to whiskey.com, where fine spirits meet. And today we have the Machir Bay Cask Strength 2021. But there will be 2022, 2023, and they are quite similar, except they are cask strength, so they might vary a little from, like, I don't know, 57 to maybe 60% ABV. Today we have the 21 with 58.3% ABV, so that is like 116.6 proof, so quite a strong whiskey, and that's why I do have a bit of a water bottle for me too, so you can dilute it down a little bit. Kilchoman is a relatively young distillery. It's been founded 2005, and the Machir Bay is kind of their flagship. It's a mixture between bourbon and sherry cask, whereas the bourbon part is the most dominant. You can see it here on the packaging. On the packaging here is a line, and it's on my left here, I think you're right, is the bourbon, and on the other side is the sherry. You can see bourbon is a very, very much until here. There is the sherry, so it will be, I don't know, 10, maybe 15, 20% influence of sherry. So a nice bourbon cask with a little smidge of sherry. That is very traditional for the 21st century style of Scotch whiskey that is made. Usually the Machir Bay has 46% ABV, so this is their flagship, a bit jazzed up, but also with more alcohol they take a higher price, and here we are around 75 euros, so it should be, I don't know, $70, £70, something like that. Depends on where you buy and how high the taxes in your country are. That might really vary a lot. And then we have the peatiness. It's an Islay whiskey. It comes from the small Isle of Islay, and Islay whiskey is traditionally peaty, and Kilchoman does not make any exception there. They have about 50 ppm. They actually do their own malting, so they malt their own barley, and they also smoke it themselves, so they can measure it themselves and set it pretty correctly. If you take the time to malt it, then you can also sort it pretty well to get a good average of 50 ppm. It's about 6 years old, ex-bourbon, small parts of Oloroso sherry casks in cask strength. So 50. I shouldn't cut my nails before the videos. Always gives me trouble of opening bottles, but I've managed it every time. So there we have, that's the thing about Kilchoman. They have really generous openings, so you can pour a lot fast for your friends. I'm expecting a really strong one, but 58, that's even a bit too high for me, so I will just dilute it, just a smidge of it, just a very, very little bit. Maybe I'll come down to like 52, 53, maybe 50. Let's have a look. Oh, I like it when you open up, when you just add water to a whiskey. It changes the dilution levels between alcohol and water, and that releases a lot of the flavors. And this one is a stinker. This one is really, really, really smoky. It just feels like you open a chimney or a kiln, and it's really burnt out, still maybe charring a little bit. And it really feels like burnt coal. Oh, I really hit the spot now. It's warm, it's wholesome, it just invites you to have another sip. It's fresh, it's sweet, sweet, then fresh, and a little bit creamy on the side. So Really inviting, but also pretty smoky. You can feel other flavors, especially sweet ones with a little bit apple, banana. But they're hard to pick out because the smoke is pretty intense. But still, you don't feel just smoke. That's a well-made, intensely smoked whiskey. I like it. Still, with my small dilution, pretty hefty. So beginner-friendly, definitely no. Definitely no. It's just too intense with a lot of smokiness. So alcoholic intenseness, strength-wise, aroma intensity, and smoky intensity is almost always overwhelming with the beginners. I like it. Should have diluted it a little bit more. And yeah, so from my point of view, Machir Bay is a good whiskey. This one just adds another layer to it because you can play around with the alcohol levels. This is a strong, intense Islay whiskey at home with a lot of intensity and strength, so you can play around with. That is really, really lovely. Yeah, that was it. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.